You know what? Actually, I just did the outro, and I just hit stop on the last video. But I was like, you know what? Why am I only doing one of these a day? Why don't I just, keep talking? So I might as well. Are we at 125 north? I can't tell where I'm going right now, and I'm getting close, but whatever. So yeah, the story of, I believe it was on the 3rd of November last year. Her tour, the Unwell tour. So I ended up going out with some friends that night. Wasn't planned, and I heard about the Alex Cooper tour, and I'm like, you know what? She's a terrier, apparently. Although I am seeing some conspiracy theories that she looked a lot different when she was younger. And I'm telling you right now, the Alex Cooper that played soccer at BU, where I went to school, and her, I guess, at Nickerson Field, the same field that I graduated on, looks, and it is impossible to deny, looks so much different than the current one. And I've done a little bit of digging myself in the research. It looks like a totally different person. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she got some work done, like, Sophia and her backside, which I'm claiming. I don't know what the fuck happened with her, but I would believe that the Alex Cooper sitting in the chair of Call Her Daddy now, and the one from BU, and even the one on her YouTube channel, the one that was posting videos before, seemed like a totally different person, demeanor, everything. I don't know if she's having like mental health stuff going on. But anyway, that was an aside. The night I spent as I'm pulling into McDonald's parking lot, wow, and it smells like absolute ass, like a literal asshole, like a literal like man's asshole. You letting me go? Thank you. I don't even know if my light is green, but whatever. Okay. So I get tickets. I was going out with some friends, and I end up I haven't even admitted to my family, because I said I was going out with friends. And then I said, you know what, guys? Do you want to go to this Alex Cooper Call Her Daddy thing? It's kind of expensive. I think it was like 100 something. And I was like, sure, why not? I've heard of the podcast. It was him and his non-girlfriend friend who was a girl. And I'm like, yeah, well, like, I mean, you probably love the podcast, right? Like, I've heard of it. Let's go. Like, she's a terrier. We're right near BU, MGM Fenway. Like, if you guys are at Boston University, it's right near. So yeah, I want to make these all 6 minutes, whatever. So I go to the show. I get there. Doesn't start till 8:30. Doesn't start like 8:30. Nothing. So then she comes out, but before that, these bodyguards just start dancing out of nowhere. It was insane. I don't think I have any footage from the night, but it was just like, it was crazy, because like it goes back to my last episode, the one I'm probably gonna post before this, was like all the lies. There were so many lies in the live show, and if anybody went to that, you would know all the lies that she's told in that or on the podcast. There were lies galore. Didn't even mention Matt, although I left halfway through because it was so bad. It was so fucking bad, the live show. They ended up staying, but I left. It was so bad, and like all the concessions were like like going to a Red Sox game. It was like peanuts and beer. I ended up eating anything, but yeah, we ended up sitting pretty close. Got tickets last minute. On the marquee, it was like sold out, but it wasn't. And apparently her parents were there, and they walked in, I think, and like everybody behind me was like pointing, and there was also a teleprompter, but like she's had like 3 different sets of parents that all look different. Like the whole wedding dress episode, I don't even know. People were claiming that Lauren was gonna be there and she wasn't. Matt wasn't there again, But I did see a flyer Instagram that I missed because I left early of her in a Red Sox jersey. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I interviewed Hannah Berner, who told a story about snorting coke off of a mascot's, like, oh no, like whoever was the mascot at her college, like snorted coke off of her tit, and she looks like the biggest lesbian who ever lived, as well. Like, and then her husband is like some, like, you know, gray-haired, like slick Rick, which is crazy. Just like the lives people live in there. But anyway, yeah, that was that. I left her in that. It was kind of like theater, and she also said that while she was at BU, which I had heard of, that she dated a Red Sox player and sat behind home plate during the World Series. And I didn't go back at all the games, but I guarantee you wouldn't see that anywhere. Anyway, there's a lot of lies. I'm sure that there are some details that I'm leaving out, but Alex Cooper's a weird girl, man. Weird. And then she went on Jimmy Fallon days later with Henry, who apparently is Matt's dog. You know, dressed as a taco, which I was jealous of because it'd be cool to like be like rich and famous like that. But yeah, her contract's coming up, so it is a big deal because Call Her Daddy, I guess, is a big deal. I don't even know still, but you know, just I'm trying to get into like American culture. So we have Mean Girls, we have Call Her Daddy. I'm starting with like the gayest shit ever, and then but yeah, I'm sure eventually I'll get over to like whatever. But like I love making these videos, so peace, ciao.